Morning, guys. I'm kind of going to be a wreck today because today, after I thought I was going to be able to rest yesterday for my fibro, I didn't because I forgot I had an appointment and we had to go to glasses and do all this other stuff, and they took all this blood and it made me feel icky. So today I've got to work on editing and what else? A few other things. I'm gonna watch The Bachelor while I edit because I missed that last night. I have so much anxiety today, so much anxiety. So I don't even know if I've talked about this on my channel before, but I get tornado dreams. And it's funny because when I've talked about this to people before, they want to analyze it. I'm like, no. If I get a tornado dream, something bad's about to happen. And people always think I'm crazy until I'm like, I just had a tornado dream. And then a few days later, something terrible happens or something bad or just something unfortunate or something bad happens to me and Justin. Like back in the day, our account would get overdrawn or something. I don't know. It's just this weird instinct thing I guess I have. Several other very weird things about me I don't talk about. But so I had one last night, which is really confusing because I have them. So almost 2 years ago, I had one before the event that gave me PTSD, before the fire event. And I remember, I can't really say a lot about it without people probably knowing what it is, which I can't talk about at the moment. But I remember telling my family before, I was like, I had a tornado dream last night. And I remember my sister's husband was like, what? And because that's just how people react now when I have one. So then the last time I had one, I think Justin had anxiety for a few days because I woke up that morning. I was like, oh, I had a really bad tornado dream last night. I hadn't had one in a while. And he was like, okay. Then after we got up and stuff and we got on Facebook, we found out his uncle was in the hospital. He was like, oh my God. Are you seriously he's licking my iced coffee straw. Gross. You lick your butt. Oh my God. Wow. Thank God he couldn't get any of that. We're just gonna throw that straw out now because he's a butt licker. I remember saying, yeah, Justin got really, really bad anxiety because then I think he was scared because his uncle was older. And then his uncle ended up passing away. And then I felt terrible because I felt like my stupid dream gave him anxiety after his uncle went in the hospital. Just because we have this fucking weird history of me having tornado dreams. And it's always a dream. In my dream, I'm always trying to find safety. The dream before, I was separated from Justin and had the PTSD experience. I couldn't get to anyone. I was only with this few people in my family that I was actually with during the event. It was weird. And we were trying to find all these places for safety and we couldn't find one. And it's always if you guys went and saw that movie Into the Storm, I shit you not, I was horrified when that movie came out because literally that is what my tornado dreams are like. It's 5 tornadoes going at once, back to back to back. It's not just one tornado that comes through. Tornadoes on fire. It's so crazy. When they had that trailer came out, I showed Justin, I'm like, this is being in one of my nightmares. That is how my tornado dreams are. It was so hard for me to sit through that movie. I think I got so panicked. I had an asthma attack once during the movie just because it was being in my dream. That's how ridiculously insane, making no kind of sense my dreams are. So it's always weird stuff like that. So I don't know. It's always the same type of dream. I'm always with somebody trying to get to somebody else or separated from somebody. And it's we're trying to find safety. We're trying to find safety. We can't find safety before the next one hits. So now he's trying to open the door. Anyway, so I didn't get good sleep last night because it was just oh. When I have those tornado dreams, it's I'm in that deep sleep, but I'm in like this constant state of panic in my dream, and I feel like I wake up tired from it. So that's what I'm going to do this morning. That was my crazy weird night. I pray to God that was just like an aftershock dream from the last bad dream where something bad happened, because I don't want anything else bad to happen. Like, I just want everything to be great from here on out. Fingers crossed. Okay, guys. It's probably the most unflattering angle, but so the fertility place called when I was asleep earlier and said they sent me the price of fees. I'm really freaked out to click this. Okay, testing fee. What? Oh my God. Y'all didn't have to go on like a credit card. Okay, the natural cycle with intercourse that we talked about being cheaper. Oh my God. Is $800. Okay, Clomid. $1,500 for the oh my God. It's $1,500 to do Clomid with an IUI, basically. It's $800 to do just the Fermera with a natural intercourse. And injections with the IUI, which would be my most preferable thing, is $2,600. All right, let's see. That's the ovulation index. My heart, I can handle the fees after seeing like $800 just for Fermera. But I mean, I understand they have to do like ultrasounds and blood work and all that stuff. So I mean, this is only an estimate. Okay, let me just give you procedure and physician fees. $6,600. Laboratory fees $2,700. Facility fees $2,800. Anesthesia fee $250. Medication, depending on dosage required, $4,000 to $7,000. I'm gonna cry right now. Like, I'm honestly gonna cry. Oh my God. Honestly, the only thing I think that we can do at the moment is, I mean, first off, I can't make a decision based on this because we have to wait and see for my doctor to call me and tell me what his opinion is. But, oh my God, I didn't think it would be $800 to do Fermera. I have to call Justin. I don't know, like, let me call him. Okay, I'm just first off here on speaker and I'm filming, but I got the price list. So basically he said Clomid and Fermera with natural intercourse was the same thing. It was just different drugs. That's going to be $800.
Holy crap.
Because they have to do follicle monitoring and the things that basically my OB probably should have been doing. Like doing ultrasounds to see if I'm even growing eggs and labs and stuff like that. So basically just to do Fermera and have sex on our own, which another reason I do the ultrasound several times is so they're like, okay, this is the best day to have sex. I don't know if that includes like a trigger shot. I'll have to ask.
Right.
All right. So if we did Fermera with an IUI, that would be $1,500.
Okay.
If
so about twice as much.
Yeah, if we did injections IUI, $2,000, $2,600.
$2,600.
Yeah, I can never say that, but yeah, $2,600.
Wow. Okay.
You would die right now if you saw the IVF, so I'm not even gonna read that to you. But like the IVF price on just the price is like it's not there's no total. It just tells you the breakdown of the prices. But for medications, especially like I guess since our insurance wouldn't cover it, $4,000 to $700 just from what we'd have to get from the pharmacy.
Yeah, I don't want to die at work, so just don't even tell me that.
I know. So I guess when you get home, we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna do 800. So I'm gonna call the financial people back and see if they take care credit.
Okay.
Anyways, all right. I had to get that on video.
Okay.
All right, bye, babe.
Bye.
Yeah, so I'm very envious of people that get to have babies for free. Very envious. You're very blessed. You're very blessed. I'm not like mad or I don't hate people like that or anything like that. I'm just saying I'm very envious of you because we've already spent like a ton of money on this. Because our insurance doesn't like pay for anything till we hit our $6,000 deductible. And my ultrasounds that I did get at my other OBs were expensive. Seeing my regular OB was expensive. Progesterone checks were expensive. Fuck my life. Sorry for the language. Okay. All right. I feel like this whole I just really want to cry, but I feel like this whole video today is going to be about tornadoes and IVF or whatever. I think I might name the title that. I'm about to call Justin back and tell him I spoke to the financial, and because of like HIPAA and all that, I didn't do it on video because I still haven't talked to corporate about that whole thing. I talked to financial aid. I want to say the financial department. And I mean, you could buy a car for what we're going to do. A beater. Okay, so I talked to them. They do not take care credit because they can't run it like a credit card. They have 2 financial companies that they work with. And they said as long as whatever we're getting is over $2,000, then they can finance it. So if we did IUI with injections, we could finance it. But like,
So anything else you have to like put on a credit card.
Yeah. So I mean, basically once he calls us and tells us what he thinks, then we're just gonna have to make the decision. Do we want to start at 800? Or do we just want to like Hail Mary it and hope that the first one works with an injectable?
Yeah.
So, I mean, but we still have to wait and see what he says. So I was just calling to tell you, I feel a little relieved knowing that they'll finance that. I thought they'd only finance IVF. So
Yeah.
I think she also said like if you do like the IUIs and they don't work, they'll extend your loan. But I was like, oh my God, I can't even think about that right now. Like I can't. No, let's not even start that conversation yet. So I guess
it's a good thing that we have some say. We can at least make a dent in it before we have to finance the rest, I guess.
Yeah. But I was thinking if we decide to do like I'm recording all this just so they know what's going on. All right. I mean, I don't know. That made me feel better. I don't know if it makes you feel better.
Yeah, a little bit.
IVF is totally not something I'm interested in financing at the moment, but the IUI with injectables I'm interested in. So we'll see what he says.
I mean, it's good to see that we have options. I just have to check and see what the interest rates are compared with what the rates are on like credit cards and things like that.
Yeah, it sucks they don't take care credit though, since we could have had that bumped up, but
yeah, because care card will do 0% for a certain period of time. So
yeah, they just said that they don't work with them because it's not an actual credit card, or I don't remember what the reason is. We'll figure it out tonight. Hopefully he'll call next week. Well, we won't figure it out tonight, but we'll figure out what we want to do either way it goes, and then we'll know when he calls.
all right.
All right, babe. Bye. So it's good to know that financing is available. I just don't know, like, this is pretty much, I'm probably going to have to sign off after this video and let you guys know what we decide tomorrow, because this is already going to be a long video, I can tell. I'm sorry. So, I mean, this is going to be it for the day. But guys, like, let me know what you think, like, if you were in our position. We don't exactly have, like, you know, $3,000 sitting on the side, and we do have, like, a little bit saved, but I mean, what would you do? Okay, if, let's say, my egg reserve comes back good. He said he honestly thinks the problem is I'm not ovulating, and if I am ovulating, it's just not a great one because of my PCOS. So what would you guys do? Would you scrimp and save and pay the $800 out of pocket for just a round of Femera, which what we talked about would be I would take it like Clomid, and then I would go in and have, like, scans and ultrasounds to see how my follicles are doing. And that's $800, and I understand that because that costs, you know, that costs money, and especially because it's more for the reproductive endocrinologists to do it than just your regular OB. So that, or would you, the success rate of, I think, injectables is almost double, and the rate of multiples goes up. We kind of liked that a lot. So would you do the injections and an insemination for, I think it was $2,600, which can be financed? Like, what would you guys do? I'm a very indecisive person, and that's a hard decision to make. Personally, my heart right off the bat says put it all in, like, put all our chips in, do the IUIs with injectables. But then the other part of me, my brain is like, Heather, you've spent so much money on this already. You guys have, I'm gonna cry. Every round of fertility treatments has been a failure. I mean, a failure to get pregnant, not to ovulate. So it's like, do we take the chance of losing that much money? I don't know. Okay, I pulled myself together. It's just like, every round has been, like, I don't want to say failure, but a failure to get pregnant. So, that's Amber's opinion on it. I don't know if the camera picked that up, but she just goes, oh. I just, that's a lot of money to me after almost 3 years of not getting pregnant. I don't know. It's the same with IVF for me. Like, that's a lot of money for something that is not a guaranteed thing. I'm like, okay. Ooh, that's that. I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. All right.